Danish beauty, Nina Bruhel Agdal,
oh, nice.
has made a name for herself in the modeling world, even getting the coveted Rookie of the Year title from Sports Illustrated for being part of their... Can we just stop right here? Part of their 2012 swimsuit edition.
Yeah, leave that picture up. And the supermodel and beauty ambassador for European Wax Center joins us this morning. Welcome. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. You too.
Well, okay, come on, girlfriend.
No, you look really great. You look beautiful.
Well, thank you very much. But now let's talk about your career first, because you're so young. I can't believe you've accomplished so much, and like you're only 21 years old.
21 years old.
Yeah.
So being in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, it is like a really big deal professionally. How old were you when you got it?
I was a rookie when I was 19. I believe I was 19. That's when I started, yeah.
So tell us about the process, though. You know, what do you have to go through? Do you just go and take the pictures and then they kind of choose? Are you in the dark, or do you know that you're up for it? Or?
No, it's like you go to a casting, which you normally do as a model. You go and see the client, and then you just wait to hear back from them. And I got a phone call, and they were like, we want you to have you in the magazine. And of course, I freaked out because it's one of the biggest accomplishments you can get as a swimsuit model. So they told me I was going to be in it, and you just wait, and then you found out about the location where you're shooting and with which one of the photographers, and then you go and you just do your best, and then the magazine comes out.
Where did you get to go?
I went to Seychelles the first year, and last year I went to Australia.
Wow. Denmark, right? You're from Denmark?
I'm from Denmark, yes.
You said you were, 19 to 21, you were modeling, but were you in other... did you model as a younger kid? When did you start modeling?
I was discovered when I was 14, but
Who discovered you?
Yeah, tell us about that, because so many girls want to be models.
Want to be you.
But how did you get discovered?
There was this elite model look competition where they find 10 girls on the street. They scout them, is what you call it. And then you go into a competition, and there's one winner who gets a contract. And I didn't win. I was not that tall. Had a little more baby fat.
Not that tall. You're like 6'9".
That's the heels. Look at these crazy things.
Can we put that leg right up there? Look at the size of that heel.
Look at that.
I can't walk in it.
Wow.
But now without heels. I only put it on right now.
Hello. Hello. Look at that.
You think that the girls walk around in these, but basically I just put it on right now.
I saw your flip-flops. Yes.
And I was so nervous about your little trip right here. Yeah. So I didn't win because I was not that tall, still a little baby fat, but I still got a contract. And I started working, had my dad traveling with me around. And then I grew up to be a woman, and then I was like, let's do some swimsuits. And then I moved to America, and now I'm sitting with you guys on the couch.
Wow.
Is that your dad over there?
No, is
he here?
Is your dad here?
So. No, he was here like 2 weeks ago, though.
Oh. So now you're sharing some of your top beauty tips with us, because people want to know, how do they look like a model? So you say hydration is key.
Yeah, it definitely is very important to stay hydrated with water, like not juices, not soda.
Not Red Bull, like
not Red Bull.
But isn't that because of the sugar? Because they add sugar to the stuff.
Yeah, but even like sugar-free stuff, like stick to water if you're thirsty, and then enjoy a drink if you want a drink, you know what I mean? And then another thing, I always try to take off my makeup before I go to bed.
That's
I know it's
so hard.
I know, I'm with you.
I'm exhausted.
Like you lay there and you're so comfortable, and then you have to get up and take it off, and you're like, oh, my life is so hard, but come on, it's so much better for you. And then, like, I believe a beautiful brow. You have great brows.
Thank you. I was going to actually say, you have nice, full brows. They're very lovely.
Yeah. European Wax Center just came out with their new natural brow powder. Okay. Which you can use, and it's more natural since it's a powder, not a pencil. And it just, like, completes your look. It frames your face.
Powder? What is brow powder?
We should, like, have a little tryout here.
We should.
You need a weed whacker for these things.
No, I think they have great brows, too.
No, you know, old guys like me, every now and then you get the hair that just, wow.
He gets, like, the weird science.
Where did that go?
He looks like Albert Einstein sometimes.
You look very...
Good,
yeah.
Do you feel like you give up a lot of... You know, we had the story earlier this morning, Jennifer Garner, Halle Berry, about the paparazzi and the problem. What about, how do you strike that balance? Because your job is to be in the picture, but how do you not sacrifice too much privacy?
How I don't sacrifice too much. Honestly, it's not that big of a problem for me. I don't really notice it that much. I try to just live my life, and I'm just like everyone else. I love to wear sweatpants and like no makeup, and then if I go out, I'll put on a pair of glasses and no one can even recognize me. And I just feel like it's a part of what comes with the job, you know? Even for you guys, it's a thing that
well,
comes
you know,
with
we have throngs of paparazzi following us all the time. It really is a difficult part of our job.
I saw one out there. They were probably there for you.
A great paparazzi story. They were taking pictures of me, and then one guy goes, "Oh, stop, she's not anyone." It was great. It was one of the highlights of my year.
Here's a tip. Never wear a red shirt to Target.
Oh, with sweat marks or something?
No, don't listen to him. So now, really quick, I want to talk to you about the prom that you went to this year, which was sweet. That was like the most adorable thing. So tell everybody the story.
Well, Jake Davidson contacted Kate Upton about a prom, and she couldn't attend the prom, so he asked me, and I've never been to a prom because it's not kind of a thing in Denmark. So I was like, why don't I just go? He seemed like a nice guy, and he was such a gentleman. Took care of me the entire night, followed me around in my high heels.
Yeah, I'm sure he appreciated the 10-inch heels.
I mean, look at him. He's so cute.
So cute.
He
face was so
handsome.
Oh, that was so sweet.
It was a good
So,
day.
I mean, is he a good dancer? I mean,
I'm not a good dancer,
really?
so it kind of like,
works?
he's not a great dancer either. But that's why we were so perfect together.
Oh my gosh. Well,
before we let you go, what's next? What do you want to do? You want to do movies? What do you want to do?
That's always a big question. I mean, right now I'm focusing on modeling. I'd love to get into acting, but it's a lot of work, and I need to take the time to do some classes and stuff like that. Right. And then later in life, I definitely want to finish my education and do something else.
Well, just keep doing live TV. She's adorable.
She's adorable, and she's an ambassador,
so
John, for European Wax Center. I mean, she is. So
she gets diplomatic.
Have you been there? You should go.
I've been there, yes. I'll tell you what they treated for me. So, yes, we'll talk about that after. But thank you so much, Nina. And say your last name. Say your last name.
Nina Pohus Agdal.
Oh, perfect.
Don't even try.
And you can watch this segment and so much more on our website, WLNYTV.com/thecouch.